Hey everybody, wanted to give you an update. It is too windy outside to film from outside, and you wouldn't hear me because of the wind. Here, I'll open the window. I don't want to wreck your speakers. Yeah, excuse me. It's really, really windy out there. Mika's hanging out. She wants to go outside, but not in this wind. Here are the trees. At least the little ones. It's been gusting like this since I got here about 6 hours ago, period. It is Thursday before Memorial Day weekend. I was up at 6:30 in the morning. Yes, that's about 3 hours earlier than I usually do. Because I was moving, because I got mail coming, and the nearest Walmart was about a 2-hour drive. And even though most of you know I keep stocked up well on many things, I had to order some things on Walmart that weren't available. And the small stores out there, they wanted $2 a can for pineapple, $2 a can for just normal Campbell's soup. I paid $3 for a 3-ounce or a 4-ounce bag of corn nuts because they didn't have peanuts or sunflower seeds. Ridiculous. I asked the guy, well, what do people do out here for groceries? Well, we're all retired. We'll drive into, I forget the name of the town, or else out where I am now, like an hour to 2-hour drive once a month to stock up. Look at this wind. Check that out. That's crazy. I set my tarp up that a good friend gave me. I secured the bottom of it about an hour or two ago with 2 tent stakes on each rope going in different directions, opposing, you know? And it still looks like it's gonna rip that thing right off. This is Memorial Day weekend coming up. I am so glad I got a site. I was one of the last sites available here. There's 45 sites, I think is what it says. 45 sites that have shelters. And there was 2 other ones available besides this one. I took this one because it was flatter and the location of it. Of course, now, behind me, there's a big field where people can park, which is more primitive. I like to have a shelter because there's a picnic table. Because I like to be outside. I mean, if I was just parked in a field, well, I mean, what fun is that? I guess it's better than nothing, but I am so thankful I got here. By the time I got done shopping, which took about 45 minutes, then driving from the store to here. By the time I got here, even though I woke up at 6:30, I was on the road by 7:30. It was like 10:20. Shit, look at that. Did you just see that? It just came down. At least the grommet didn't rip out. It was like 10:20, almost 10:30 in the morning when I got here, and there's only 2 other sites available. And I was fearful when I was driving around looking at the other sites. All the reserve sites are taken, all the electric sites are taken, and Memorial Day weekend's coming up, but it's only Thursday. It's Thursday. This is the big first official camping weekend, rock and roll festival weekend, fireman's picnics weekend. This is when everything starts to happen. This is the opener of summer, period. But is this summer? One of my viewers out there is in central or northern Arizona, and they got snow last night. I just watched her video. And I'm sorry, I don't remember the name. People in a tent, I don't know how they're going to do it. That tent is with this one over here. There's a shelter behind it. But this is the front side. Here's the lake. Wow, look at the winds. Look at there's caps, white caps on the lake. That's just incredible. It was windy where I came from. This is worse. And I went up 2,300 feet in elevation. It's just ridiculous. And I didn't want to come here this soon, but because the holiday's coming up. And because it's going to be cold here. Wow. Close to the shore, I'm seeing major white caps between those campers. Look at that. That's just nuts. That water's just moving. No, this isn't a river, it's a lake. Crazy. And there's been a lot of people driving through only to drive back out because there's no spots left. And right now it's like 2 o'clock or so, somewhere around there. So let me scoot back and I'll show you a view out the back window. Arrgh. Of course, I got the heater wire, defroster wires in the window, but I think I can get you a decent view out the back. Look at this tree. Let's see if I can unzoom. I don't know what the gusts are, and I don't want to guess and be wrong. Thankfully, I'm not underneath those big cottonwood trees like I had all winter long. Wow, I can just see the whitecaps out there too. Because when you're parked underneath a tree in this kind of wind, you can really get yourself in a situation. Let's see if I can open up this window. I thought maybe I could get a better view because my focus isn't working because of the glass. That sucks. Here, side view might be working, but the water's rougher over there. This is just crazy, man. I can't believe it, but I wanted to do a quick update and share that with you. It's a road trip, Eddie. Look at, even Mika's freaked out. Are you freaked out, Mika? Wag your tail. Oh, you're stressed. You won't even wag your tail. Oh, I just love this new camera. Look at that. I'm like 8 feet away from her. Can I get a focus of the fine of the hair? A little bit. A little bit. Wow, I got the image stabilization on, but the wind is moving this van so much it's hard for me to hold the camera still. Unbelievable. Ah, this tree out here. I'm just watching this one. Let's see if I can get it on film. Where is it? That one. Look at that, man. This is crazy. Yes, this van's rocking right now. This is just ridiculous. Wow. Just unbelievable. What is going on with the weather out there? That's just crazy. Even the trees at this house over here. I'm glad I'm not driving now. I'm glad I drove bright and early in the morning. Of course, I wouldn't have a spot. If I would have, I'd be out in the field then. That would suck, but I'd hate to drive in this kind of weather, and I don't even have a high top. But the wind hits this thing pretty strong. Wow. All right. Anything I say after this point is just going to be more repetitious. Mika had fun out here eating grass this morning. And I have to go out and fix that. I totally forgot. I got so wrapped up in making the video. And it's just going to blow me away to be out there. Alright, take care, guys. Blessings. Love you all. Stay happy, stay positive, even in situations like this. You gotta do the best you can. It makes a person more seasoned. Take care. Thanks for your time and watching. And have a great week and a happy Memorial Day. And I'm sure I'll put another video out before Memorial Day comes.